Hello, good morning. It's 7:10 in the morning. That's early for me, isn't it? I'm going in 10 minutes. My boyfriend's pulling up shortly and we're heading off on a little bit of an adventure today. We are having a day trip for its own sake, going to visit somewhere, and it's not because it's a gig and we're rushing through. We're going to be able to have a proper look at it. This is something I've organised. It's a trip to Flat Holm, as will be no surprise to you because it will have been in the title and the thumbnail. So Flat Holm is a little island off the South Wales coast, and we've seen it so many times from when we've been walking along the beach. We're like, oh, there's Flat Holm, there's Steep Holm, two little islands. And Cardiff Cruises leaves from the barrage at 8:45 this morning, and we're going to be on it because we got tickets. So that's super exciting. The forecast is dry, so fingers crossed, because the boat is an open boat. No idea how that's going to be, but we will find out shortly. So I better get my last bits together and get out of the door. It's just coming up to 8:10. We are 20 minutes early. Well, mind you, we haven't parked yet. That could be a whole palaver waiting to happen, couldn't it? Yeah, we're at Penarth, coming towards the barrage. Well, we could park here. He has pointed out that there is actually parking on the barrage itself, which I didn't realise, but I did send you a link, didn't I? So you've done your own work, clearly. Cardiff Cruises provided a link to the nearest car park, so presumably this was it. It's all very calm and peaceful here at this time in the morning. He's just going to have a little look at exactly where we have to go. I don't see it yet. I know what the boat looks like because I've seen it on a video. It's got white sides to it. I think it's going to be down there personally. Anyway, there's a public loo, so I'm going to go and use it because I presume there won't be a toilet on the boat. I don't know. It just looks like a little thing. Hopefully this ship lock doesn't start to activate while I'm in the loo and I get separated from the boat. That would be quite bad. Doesn't look like it though, does it? There's nothing coming. We're going to be going through it, through the barrage on the boat. That's exciting, isn't it? Oh, look down there, you can see the water. I've seen a few people jogging and walking their dogs on the barrage so far today. Right, now hopefully the loos are this way. Yes, there's a sign. Oh look, everybody's very busting in this sign. There's another sign coming around the corner of the building. Should have gone around the other way, clearly. Yeah, it was alright. It was just a single cubicle. I wonder which one of these will be going in. 3 by the look of it. Let's see if this craft has arrived by now then. I'm very curious to see what it looks like real. You know, I've seen it on a video, but it's not the same, is it, as getting on it. God, look at those great big doors there. I don't know, but I presume the sailing times is dependent on tide times. I'm not much of an early person, but I am appreciating how quiet and still everything is. It's kind of magical. For someone like me that's more of a night owl, you know, normally I get this at the other end of the day when it's dark. That is absolutely not what I was expecting, and yes, I'm glad I went to the loo first. Flat Holm is there. There's 2 islands, there's a flat one and a steep one, and I'm presuming the flat one is Flat Holm. I think that's where we're going. Right, we're heading off now. Let's see what your reaction is to this boat when you see it. I thought it was going to be 4 times the size. It's funny how videos are deceptive. Right, come and have a look at this then. Oh, that's alright, is it?
Exactly the one, yeah.
Yeah, well we better go down then, because it's time.
Well, the gate's not open.
Isn't it?
No.
Well, should we just go down there and wait? So they know we're here. It looks like we've got to wear life jackets.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case we end up in the, you know. I don't know, I don't go on boats very often. Not little ones. Not ones where you have to wear life jackets. It's the Lancier 2. I wonder what happened to Lancier 1. Come on, let's go. We're going to begin the great descent. We're wondering if we're the only ones coming, actually, because we're the only ones here. We're supposed to be here about 2 minutes ago, but they were gradually getting things ready. I wasn't going to rush down. But anyway, right. Hello, front, I suppose.
Morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, good, thank you. Ooh, where do you want to go?
The wettest at the front.
Oh, let's go at the back. I feel like I'm playing horses. I suddenly got overcome with hunger, so I'm snacking on a few peanuts. And then I can shove them in my coat pocket then when it's time to go. We've been waiting here a while. It's surprisingly hot, actually. We're getting roasted. I've got my sun hat on. We're leaving. Just literally left. You can see the water right through there. I mustn't drop this camera so it might roll off and, well, slide off and end up in the water. So apparently we're wearing these life jackets. And I was asking about them because they seem very non-inflatable, but apparently they're a smart technology. When they hit the water, there's a weak point in it and it will come bursting out. And apparently it's very effective. Oh no, look at the sky. The sun's just gone in. Oh no.
I'm looking forward to
He likes dark, miserable weather, and I like bright, sunny weather. We're opposites. We're the only 2 on board. There was going to be one other lady, but she had to cancel at the last minute, from what I gather. It's a shame. But we do kind of get a private thing, which is kind of nice for us. Looks like a fishing boat over there. They've got all their lines ready. Oh, it's making a kind of grindy noise. We're turning a little bit. Well, this is super cool because we've seen boats going through the lock a number of times. We've sort of observed it from on the barrage itself and thought it looked terribly exciting. So now we're actually going to experience it. Look, it's going up. Something to do with ballast, isn't it? That mechanism. Go right up now, look. Oh, we're up in the air. I'm just picking up pace slightly. I'm sure it's going to get a lot faster than this. It feels like the start of a fairground ride.
Please pay attention to the following safety announcement. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you will hear 7 short and 1 long blast on the ship's whistle. If that should happen, either the captain or one of the crew will come around and let you know exactly what's going on.
The doors are now shut. That was a lot quicker than I was expecting. The doors are opening already, and we've had a second safety briefing as well in person. He came and chatted to us. And we're off. The adventure begins. Oh, it's starting to rock from side to side. We can't quite see where we're going because we're not high enough. Oh, there's Penarth Pier over there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Seeing the familiar sights, you know, from a different angle like this. Oh, where is it going round? Oh, look, we can see the Holmes. So I think we're going to that flat one. It's definitely cooled down. I took my jumper and coat off because I just thought I was roasting, but actually I'm quite chilly now. But I've got a life jacket on, so it might be a bit awkward to put it over the top and a bit unadvisable. Been going for some time. We're both doing the latest fashion of backwards coats on because we got a bit chilly. Can you hear that wind whistling through the holes there? We're quite well in sight of the island now. If I stand up, we haven't been able to see much because of this metal thing here, which has been a bit of a shame, but we can see out the sides. We're getting much closer now, and I knew that there were foghorns on the island because I zoomed in on them from Penarth Beach with my handy cam and I got a clear sight of them, so there they are. Hopefully we'll get a good close look. We're actually going to have a guided tour, and there's only 2 of us, so we're going to have a really nice guided tour for 2. Lucky us. All the boats just twisted around a bit so we get a better view. We're wondering what that white building is there. There's people waiting on the beach, maybe our tour guides, I don't know. Maybe people waiting to go on the boat going back. Maybe they're just watching us come in. We think we're going to be landing on the beach. They're going to Sainsbury's for shopping, are they? Havey. Oh, that looks like a little cavey thing by there. Water's right up to it, so we can't go and have a look. I think this is going to drop down and we're going to walk onto the beach, but I don't know, could be wrong. It's a steep beach, really steep incline. We've been warned that it's a bit, you know, slippery, treacherous. Ooh, blimey. Wasn't expecting that big noise. I presume I can take that off now. It's got a crotch strap on it, it has. Ooh. Thank you so much. See you at off 12. Noisy gulls. Oh, blimey, they're swooping. We've just been told that they're nesting at the moment, so we need to give them the wide berth, basically, because they can be quite protective. So that's where we landed. We've just been met by our guide and a couple of other people, giving us a few safety bits of information. Oh, these gulls are really swoopy. She did say what type they were, and I instantly forgot. These gulls are massive. Look at this cannon here. This is actually from Napoleonic times. So we've got a combination of war-related things here. We've got the things from the Second World War, which were thrown together in an awful hurry and they're kind of dilapidated. But you've also got stuff from the Victorian era. And it's really built to last. So this was, yeah, 1800s equivalent here. Sunk down into the ground. They had this gun there that used to be built on a frame so it would come up and do shooting. But it was concealed, and so people coming towards the island wouldn't have known there was anyone here because they were hiding down there in that big hole. We've got gulls everywhere. and they are defensive. They got a nest there. I zoomed in on that one, so I'll just put that clip over there now. I hope it came out okay, because we mustn't go too close to them because the gulls are going to get pissed off and come attacking. Over here we've got a Victorian water capturing device. It's not watertight anymore, so it's not in use now, but they're preserving it because it's a historical monument, and all the water would, you know, it's a large surface area, so it would filter down and go down into a tank. So that's absolutely amazing. Here we've got a lighthouse, so I'm just going to go follow them around and catch up with the tour, which is very little because it's just me and my boyfriend basically. Better not miss out on that one. I told you they're vocal. Oh my goodness me. They're very swoopy. The boys here are actually wearing protected baseball caps with a plastic insert, so they get the odd peck on the head here and there. Look at these things. There's another one of those cannons there, just left from the Napoleonic Wars. Little ruins. Yeah, we've been advised to keep well away from the gulls. There are loads of rabbits here on the island and loads of rabbit holes, so we've been told to watch our footing for those. I wonder if that's one of those Victorian war thingies, because it looks really, really well built. That's how you can tell. You can tell the difference. It's got a little ring tag on it. That means it came out of an egg here. They're not here all year. I presume that's from a cannon. So yeah, we've literally got to watch where we're putting our feet, because these are ground nesting gulls and they just randomly lay them in nests on the floor. So you could be in danger of treading on them. Oh, this has got to be Victorian as well, hasn't it? Look at the construction on it, it's beautiful. The bricks, they're absolutely covered in this yellow lichen now. With this, actually, you know, I said it was Victorian. Yeah, correct, the outside bit is, but this, I was thinking, hang on a minute, that doesn't look Victorian. It's not, so they actually made a hybrid of the two. During the Second World War, they added this bit on, which is now, you know, it hasn't lasted, whereas the Victorian stuff has completely outlasted it. So we're following the path along. And look, there's another cannon from Napoleon times, just abandoned there. Another little tunnel. We're going to be able to have a little wander around on our own once the tour is done. Those gulls sound like they're saying one word over and over. Out, 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 out. Yeah, I can see there's actually eggs in there. I'm trying to get a good angle for you without getting a shadow. So we're in a creepy tunnel, basically, and they would have stored flammable things down here, ammunition and stuff, I think she said, and they would have put oil lamps in here, you know, right in the olden times. My gimbal has a shadow of my camera, by the way. I'm struggling a bit. I'm trying not to get left behind as well. If I put the light in front of the camera, that's not going to have a shadow then, is it? That's obvious. Oops. Ooh, yikes. They've been swooping down. I didn't catch them on camera, but they literally go for your head. They just kind of lurk on the ground. Ooh.
We have got a... I let you guys have a look actually. I'm not sure if Toby's looked at it or not, but
there's an egg there that's been broken. Got a signpost there. Like, we're going to have a look at a cholera hospital. I presume that's a relic. We've just been having a little talk about what once was the cholera hospital. So a lot of sailors would have had cholera, or if they were suspected to have had it, they'd have been quarantined here on the island. The building's completely ruined. It's not safe. As you can see, it's covered in scaffolding now, but they're going to try and just restore it up to at least a ruin so you can get closer to it and have a look, but not at the moment. They built it, she thinks, facing like the sea air and everything, because good for you, you know, if you're ill. That's what they thought. It was built in the late 1800s, but unfortunately it's so exposed, it's like got ruined really quickly. So we've had our very, very nice, very personalised guided tour. There were more tour guides than tourists on this occasion. So we're risking our scalps now, heading back up the path towards the lighthouse. I'm going to have a sandwich. I've left my stuff in the pub because, oh shoot, oh no, oh this is scary. Ooh, ooh, we're not coming for your eggs, we promise. We're cowering together in terror. Are you terrified?
No, I don't particularly want to get pecked, but...
Oh, gosh! Oh, that was angry!
That one was a bit...
Ow! That one got me. It didn't hurt, it's alright. I just put off everybody from ever visiting Flat Holm.
I think we're past their nest now.
Perhaps it's on like the Cookie Monster hat. I was not. I've never been attacked by a seagull before.
Oh, it's great.
I have
Wild
now.
gulls.
Well, I know it's not because I'm pointing the other way because you're next to me. We just come into this little building here. They do have educational groups here sometimes, and there is actually like a bunkhouse dormitory thingy where you can stay. It's communal though. We've got a bit of an interpretation centre here. It's nice. We'll have a little read in a bit, I think. Some stuff from the World War II. That's what I needed. Protect me from those gulls. So what are the gulls then, does it say? Because I flipping forgot. Lesser black-backed gull. I think that might be it. We've also got greater black-backed gulls, herring gulls by the sound of it. I'm going to have a sandwich anyway, I'm starving. So they have a pub and a shop. So this is the pub for it. It's called the Gull and Neck and it is minuscule. Minuscule. Like that. That's the size of it. He's sitting by there. And there's a little shop. Nobody manning it at the moment. There's only 5 people here on the island apart from us. Right, food. I haven't spoken to the camera very much, have I? I haven't quite been able to. It's been not really appropriate to be vlogging, you know, going around shouting at my camera. Anyway, I got a massive sandwich. It's solid. I couldn't cut it because it was too frozen when I made it. Apparently there were people here in the Bronze Age. They found an axe head believed to be from the late Bronze Age, which was 900 to 700 BC. This is a replica of it here, so I presume the wood would have rotted away. You may or may not remember, I once was at Lavernock Point and vlogging, and I mentioned about Marconi sending the first ever radio signals across water. Well, it was from here to there. A pair of masts about 110 feet high were erected at Lavernock Point and on Flat Holm. So there we are. First ever wireless message to go over the sea. Are they? Here's a photograph of that cholera hospital pre the World War II occupation. Although that said, in 1935 the Ministry of Health condemned the building. It closed finally in 1935. Gosh, that's an ancient looking typewriter, isn't it? What are these? I would say they look like goggles, except they're completely opaque, so I don't know. Got some headphones there. Oh, it must be earpieces. These phones, it says, look, plugged into it. They must be earphones then, somehow. We've just popped out for a little walk and we've spotted some rams for grazing. Conservation grazing or something, was it? There was a specific reason that they're there. Oh, no. We're having a little walk and I'm just scared now. He's taking it off now. He's got his rag over it. Oh my goodness. Oh no, please not twice in one day.
I wonder if you look at them. I wonder if you look at them, whether that...
What, that makes it worse?
I don't know. I'm just wondering whether they sneak up. They've tended to sneak up from behind, haven't they?
I don't know. Well, apparently they've got different personalities, and the guys that live here, they know all their personalities now. They've done this path so many times that they know which ones are likely to attack and which ones aren't.
What, species-wise, or...?
No, per individual birds.
You mean?
They literally know their personalities.
Well, no, they surely can't know.
Well, apparently, that's what he was saying. Right, there's a chick there, so they're going to get really pissed off if we go anywhere near that.
I imagine they could read your body language.
Watch out. Oh. Right, be careful. No, I'm going. I didn't expect the goal situation.
Slalom.
No, I didn't.
Seabird slalom.
Oh my goodness. We're going back a minute. We're going to go and see the foghorn.
This is like right tack alley, this is.
I know. Well, can you hear the baby chick noise? That's... Oh my god. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, the birds. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. They're starting to hatch now, you see. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, we seem to have made it to the end of the path unscathed, although we've had a few swoops come in. I'm traumatised now. Anyway, look, this is the foghorn. We're closer now to it. They're quite big, really, but they don't work anymore. But they did when I was a little girl, and I reckon I could hear those in bed late at night. One blast lasting 3 seconds every 30 seconds, and I remember going to sleep with the sound of that, and I think it could well have been this one.
Yeah, it was that one.
He's absolutely sure it was this one, yeah. But they had one at Nash Point as well, but it's a lot further along. It's gone quiet of birds. Oh my goodness me. Helipads. Oh yeah, you've got a couple of helipads here apparently as well. It's nothing to see really, it's just... Are you sure it's a helipad?
It's got an H on it.
Oh, is it? I don't see the H. I'm shorter than him. By there, yeah, I do make out an H actually. So this is actually the most southerly part of Wales, and Steep Holm is in England. There's a little buoy in the middle between us and there, and that demarks where it changes from Wales to England, apparently. I did not know that. There is running water here on the island. It comes from rain, and they got a septic tank for the loos. There's no sewage. You have to take all your rubbish home with you because they've got no refuse collection. Oh my gosh, I'm keeping a close eye on those gulls now. Right, here's the jetty. We've come down to see the jetty. There's a little swingy crane thing for getting goods on and off the island. Apparently I had to get a freezer all the way up those steps because it wouldn't fit in some kind of lifting apparatus that they had. Oh yes. Let's see why they wouldn't want to carry a freezer up there. So that's the jetty, but normally they just do landing on the beach like the crafts like us. There's the crane there.
Yeah. Well, they obviously attach a motorised post.
Yeah. Ivy's had a little incident.
He looks like a bit of a penguin or a long... Have you seen it upside down?
Oh yeah,
Like
it's done some
stork or something,
art.
isn't it?
Yeah, 2 little legs.
Yeah.
Head, it's actually vomiting. There you go, you can wear that with pride now. We're heading back. We've got not long, 22 minutes till we got to take off, or whatever you call it. And there is a loo, so I'm going to use it before I get on the boat because there's no toilet on that.
Dive Bomb Alley.
I know, I'm scared. The Lancia is returning. This big blunt end. Got a few more people on it this time. Down we go, down the steep beach. The tide has actually gone out considerably since we landed, and so it's further to go down to get on the boat than it was to get up out of it. Just waiting for the people to disembark. There's a little, I don't know, what do you call it, a stack? No, an arch. An arch, 2 stacks but an arch. Yes.
Yeah, on you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Alright, I've enjoyed having you.
Yeah, thank you so much, it was brilliant.
Where do you want to go?
Middle, we're going to go at the front. That was super fun, gotta be honest. He's having a big swig of water now because he's worked to be first. I can see the now bigger party having their briefing from the volunteers. Yeah, we had an absolutely brilliant one, didn't we?
Yeah, lovely.
This is my view right now, unfortunately, so I'll lift the camera up so you can see where we're heading. We're both nearly nodding off on this boat. It's lovely and warm. We're kind of being joggled about and sort of rocked to sleep really. But anyway, there's Penarth Pier, the cliff there, the barrage. So not long to go now, and we're going to go and head for a cafe and get a lovely coffee and have a sit down in the shade somewhere. Getting closer. There's Penarth Pier again. Won't be long. We'll be going back through the barrage again. There's a man on a bike up there looking down at us. That's been me so many times watching things coming in, you know, and thinking, oh, that looks exciting. And now I'm on the boat. It's quite windy. I haven't lost my hat though. I've got elastic, see. It's my trick. I guess we're just waiting here for something. Okay, now we're going for it. Sun is roasting my legs right now. It's gone really hot. Waiting for these gates behind us to close, and they haven't done it yet. We are getting very hot. We've been sat in the lock for ages actually. I feel like we must be waiting for another boat or something because we're tethered up and the gate's not closing. Finally it's closing. No other boats came. Closing. We were getting quite bored, we were. I'm glad it's doing that now. Oh, that's scary. They're going up now. Oh my gosh, that made a mighty roar. Look disconcerting. It's been an experience today. I tell you what, lots of things I've not done before. I feel like a little toy boat in a bathtub and somebody's just put the tap on. I wonder if we're going up to that green level there. Movement. Gosh, it takes a long time to do this bit. It was quicker coming out. There we are, it's just started to move. That took longer than you think because I've had the camera switched off for a while, waiting for it to do something. Yeah, the bridge is coming up. I think it's about to go up as high as it goes. Is it going to go clunk? Or is it just going to slide silently into position? Ooh. Silent. So these gates should open now. Yeah, we've come up quite a way, haven't we? Because we were a lot lower. Oh, here we go. Yay! They're sort of sliding round into place there. And off we go. Yeah, speeding out of the lock. Gosh, that cool breeze is welcome because we've really both got very, very hot in the wait there. Back into familiar territory again, back to Cardiff Bay. We're going to be getting off quick because they had a bit of a delay there and they've got to get back to the island and pick up the next lot. There we are, just did a big bonk on the side. My bag's at the back on the shelf there. Let's get out of here. Thank you so much, that was really fun. That's alright, no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you, and you, bye. Right, let's go get coffee. It is coffee time. And I've got some Victoria sponge, yeah. Carrot cake as well. I'm going to do sharesies and cut them up a bit. Hey, it's emptied out in here. It was absolutely packed when we arrived and we squashed ourselves here on this little table and now everyone's gone. I'm worn out. I tell you what, it was the early start, I think. Hello, it is now 8 o'clock, just gone. We came home. He did a bit of DIY for me in my house and then I went for a nap and slept for 2.5 hours because that's how exhausted I was. It was a combination of the early start, the hot sun and lots of walking, I think. So we had an absolutely fantastic adventure going to Flat Holm today. It was not like anything else we've done at all, especially with the gulls. That was very otherworldly. Now, if the gull thing put you off at all from visiting there, you can go when they're not there because they are migratory and they're not always there, so you can find out when they're there and when they're not. It is, as I'm filming this, the end of May, so in the end of May there are gulls. They are fantastically fascinating and a little bit unnerving when they're swooping down and going for you. As I said, 2 of the volunteers had like sort of baseball caps that were reinforced with hard plastic. They could knock on them. I did notice when they came to meet us and I was thinking, they're interesting looking hats. I haven't seen anything like that before. Now I know why they have them. I'm going to tell you how much that will cost. The total cost of our trip today was £78 for both of us altogether. So let me break that down for you. There was one full adult fee of £36. I've got a student card, so I got a discount, so I was £32. Also, when you get to the island, you have to pay a landing fee, which can only be in cash, and that is £5 each. So if you go there, take some cash. They don't have like bank card payments on the island at all, so if you want to spend any money in the shop or the little hub, you need to use cash. You have to take your rubbish home with you, and yeah, beware of any uneven like places to walk. You do definitely have to do a climb up off the beach and go onto pebbles and that. We had a fabulous day anyway, really enjoyed it. I would recommend it as an interesting thing to do. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe to watch more content from me. I am Planet Immo. I do daily life type vlogging 4 days a week on this channel, Planet Immo. It's not all out and about adventures. In fact, I wish it was, but it's my daily life for the most part, but I happen to be part of it today. Anyway, I'll put some playlists on the screen. I'll put a playlist of South Wales days out actually in case you're interested in that topic specifically, and that's why you've come to this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!